everybody, it's Maria. Welcome back to the channel. How's it going? I figure while my dad is out getting some supplies, and since my wireless camera pretty much died on me, we're switching cameras for this one. And so, I wanted to go ahead and attempt Scream by Skillet, which is their latest single. Uh, give you something else new to look at. Good news, I finished Sanctuary by Evanescence. I know, I can hear your voices. Finally, you finished it. Yeah, I finished it. The only thing I haven't done is add the track list to the playlist, which I'll do in a little bit, maybe. If not today, I'll try to do it tomorrow, something like that. I don't know. Well, I'll see if I can squeeze it in. But I want to go ahead and tackle Scream while it's still fresh in everybody's minds. Scream by Skillet lyrics. Alright, my screaming abilities are not non-existent, so I'm gonna probably sing it more than I'm going to scream it. So please keep that in mind. I'm also, you know, the the lyrics here aren't as animated as the Evanescence ones, but just as a precaution, excuse me, since this is like the second time I've heard it. Well, no, I take that back. The third time I've heard it. Um, just as a precaution, I'm going to have the lyrics on my phone and I'm going to sing along with you. And then we'll look up what Skillet has to say about this particular track and I'll give you my thoughts as well. All this stuff said, I hope you enjoy the Evanescence content. I hope you enjoy this song. Next song on my hit list is Bitter by Scatterbrain. So I hope you enjoy that as well. So, enough talk. Let's get into Scream. Wanna scream, I wanna be something beautiful because I wanna scream. Scream! Inside the silence, behind the screen, the light is dying while you're somewhere opposite for me. Confusion, my mind's amazed. Trying to remember who I was before the change. Don't wanna talk, my jaw is dark, my throat is dry to bed. No one wanna talk about it. I wanna scream, I wanna breathe something beautiful because I can't believe I can be something beautiful. I lost one cloud from under the noise and thunder. What have I become? I wanna scream, nobody's listening. Ever be enough? I wanna scream. Am I the broken without a face? Just like a puzzle in the pieces out of place, holding together before I break. I'll bite my tongue, nothing left to say. Don't wanna talk, my jaw is like my throat, forgot about it. Hunger come, don't wanna talk about it. I wanna scream, I wanna praise something beautiful because I can't believe I can be something beautiful. I long, come on and pull from under the noise and thunder. What have I become? I wanna scream, nobody's listening. Will I ever be enough? Enough. Hunger come, don't wanna talk about it. Don't wanna talk about it. No longer come, don't wanna talk about it. No longer come, don't wanna talk about it. I wanna scream! I wanna scream! I wanna scream. I wanna be something beautiful because I can't believe that I can be something beautiful. I lost only out from under the noise and thunder. What have I become? I wanna scream, nobody's listening. Will I and I wanna scream. Got about it. Wanna talk about it. Wanna scream. Nobody's listening. Will I ever be enough? I wanna scream. Yeah. Let me. Look, Amy, I love you to death. I love you to pieces. I just did your full album. Stop it. Okay, let's walk through the lyrics because I'm pretty sure I botched it quite a bit. But I'm still gonna post the shit. Um, like I said, this is like my third time listening to it. I want to scream. I want to break something beautiful because I want to scream. He just wants to lose his shit. That's what it seems like. Inside the silence behind the screen, the light is dying while your sound bites deafen me. Still in confusion, my mind is a maze, trying to remember who I was before the change. Don't want to talk about it. My jaw is locked. My throat forgot about it. No longer calm. Don't want to talk about it. I want to scream. I want to break something beautiful because I can't believe that I can't be something beautiful I lost. Come pull me out from under the noise and thunder. What have I become? I want to scream. Nobody's listening. Will I ever be enough? I want to scream. I am the broken without a face, just like a puzzle, holding together before I break. I'll bite my tongue till there's nothing left to say. And then pre-chorus, chorus, and then no longer come to want to talk about it like 4 times. I want to scream twice, and then the chorus again, and then the don't want to talk about it line again. Okay, so to me, it was just, it's like a Linkin Park song. Minus, the musical arrangement, because there would be like, scratch vinyl and stuff like that, like the DJ and all that stuff. This is a song about just wanting to let all that anger, all that frustration, whatever the case may be, out of your system. I'll give you a perfect prime example. I think it was just yesterday, day before yesterday, I forgot. I had an anxiety breakdown. That's what I call it when I can't, I cry so hard I can't even speak because uh I unintentionally hurt my bonus mom while getting out of the wheelchair, so her sides were killing her. And then on top of that, I find out that my dad has to have a procedure done on his toes, and one of the toes includes him going under, you know going to sleep. And then for like 2 weeks or so, he's not going to be able to do anything. Like, he's going to be on crutches. uh so that's going to be interesting. uh Finding out all this information just overloaded my anxiety to where I cried like a baby. And then took a minute and realized you're not just crying about all that, you're crying about all the stuff you can't, having a hard time getting off your chest. Meaning, I feel like with my cerebral palsy and now being more wheelchair bound than ever, I feel like sometimes I hurt the ones I love, because they have to take care of me. And sometimes, I admit it, I'm going to say it, there are times when I want to die. I feel like it would be easier for everybody if I just died. So that way they wouldn't have to hurt anymore. They wouldn't have to physically take care of me anymore. And I confessed it to my dad. And he's like, that's not an option. I understand how you're feeling. I get it completely. But we chose to take care of you. And we are going to fix this. We are going to get you, help you get in better shape, help you get stronger again, because you shouldn't want to die at 30 years old. You know, I shouldn't, but that's how the cerebral palsy makes me feel sometimes. And then, realizing that both of them are getting older, and I'm like, I told him, without you and my bonus mom, I'm pretty much screwed, because I'm thinking I'm going into a nursing home or I'm going to be bedridden, and I don't want to do either of those things. I told him, if that's your only options, just kill me now, because that I don't. That's not a life. That's basically what I told him, and of course, I screamed a little bit. I cried. I got emotional. Yes, I do get therapy for stuff like this, but there's sometimes where I can't reach my therapist, and I have to rely on my meds and just let it go. And that's what I do with Evanescence. Anytime I play their music, I just let it all hang out, just let it go. So I'm pretty sure this is minus what I just said. You know, I feel like a broken person that can't get out of this rut that I'm in. I want my freedom. I just want to, let all this shit out. And that's what the song is saying in my book. But let's see what it's saying according to Skillet. What does Skillet's scream mean?
Scream by Skillet is about feeling mentally exhausted, dealing with depression, and the chaos of the world. John Cooper said the song addresses the silent inner scream people feel when they are overwhelmed by negativity and pain.
There you go. And I just, just telling you my story, I just pretty much freaking explained it. So, yeah. So, not that I'm not saying he agrees with me, but, just explaining my recent story, just telling you how I feel. And if you ever feel overwhelmed or depressed and you need somebody to talk to, the comment section is always available. Multiple social medias, you have ways to get a hold of me. I'm not a therapist, but if you just want to talk music about life, whatever the case may be, as long as you keep it respectful, the comment section is always available. So with all that said, thank you for letting me scream, and I've got to get out of here. And I want to see if I can pull off Scatterbrain Bitter. He does it a lot faster than he does Scream in this one, so I'm a little nervous. So I got to get to it. Peace out. Enjoy the Evanescence. Enjoy the new Skillet. Uh, and I'll get to the new stuff whenever I get to it. Because I'm mostly focusing on my gaming channel now. You know where to find me. Peace out.